of that ilk when you're so based on rolling Oki.
Yeah.
You know,
You just have to be right.
very similar to how Luffy plays Mika as well, where it's I need to just be right several times in succession to beat you.
It's such a funny thing to think about, right? All I got to do is be right. It's like such a challenge, but for players, the grapplers and stuff, that's what they feed off of.
Yeah.
Fear and, you know, being able to tell when their opponent just thinks, like, I need to do something to get out of here, and that's when you're ready for it. Really impressive.
That's when you don't do the 4th headbutt in a row and do the EX SPD.
That's messed up because nobody's jumping there.
Jumping
No one's jumping. You taught them a lesson,
Exactly.
and then you're like, oh, you think you're so clever, I'll block. And then the SPDs, and you're like, all right, well, what am I going to do?
So in losers bracket.
Losers. Yeah, this is a losers match.
And where is this? This is in B?
B pools, yeah.
Okay.
Fuudo we saw lose earlier. Was it Moke match? Is what
yes,
he
it was
lost
Moke.
with? I believe, yeah, that was your guys' block, if I remember correctly.
Was it B1?
That sounds right.
Yes.
One of the B blocks.
Angry Bird losing to Sako. That was off stream. So this is the first time I think we've seen Angry Bird on stream. He beat Narikun 2-0 to get here. Fuudo beating Samurai 2-0 as well. So this is a qualification match for top 24 in losers side. Both of these guys are very comfortably in Capcom Cup. Fuudo more so than Angry Bird. Angry Bird in 16th. So maybe just going into this tournament might have had a few nerves, but should be fine now. Didn't have a disaster. Going to be picking up at least 60 points.
Yeah, be fine either way, I think. He might get some practice. Play against Fuudo, who is somebody he could run into at Capcom Cup. You know. Definitely likely.
So he's looking at old Zeku here.
Yeah, and
Switches immediately after getting the knockdown.
Yeah, and the one thing about Angry Bird here is I expect lots of reversal buttons and V reversals and jet. Like, he does not like to sit still. He's definitely
absolutely
active.
does not.
He is swinging. He's like, minus what? Never heard of it. With the walk back, beautiful. That's one thing that Fuudo is so good at. He does it well with Mika. He does it well with Birdie, just walking out of people's buttons.
Pressure,
Really, really important skill in this game. Raw activates. I like that idea.
Especially against a character like Zeku, who doesn't really get much off of blows. He has to make a hard read on a slide unless he's actually in each of them, of course.
Yeah.
Those
Those are weak threats, right? As you mentioned, yeah, I mean.
It's generally going to be the low strong and sand strong.
Yeah. Because crouching medium kick, what? Who cares? Sweep, whatever, right? None of it's too bad to deal with. Like point blank crouching light kick, okay, it gets a little damage, but that's about it. Yeah, one of the important things about this matchup, holding that bullhorn to go through the grams, and then once he switches to this, you don't really need the bullhorn anymore. Just, you know, you hold on to it so that you can buffer out of like a medium punch or something. Like that, and that's the punish. Side switch.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, sweep activate. He's going to take that either way, and it's going to be front throw. Baits the throw.
Nice.
God, he got the 2 hits into the dizzy, so this is a ton of damage. Double gram, critical art. This hurts. This is a grip of damage, and the dizzy was just on something, you know, so small. So that was pretty rough first game, I think, for Fuudo.
I've never seen Angry Bird switch stances this much as well. He's definitely going back and forth between young and old. It doesn't seem like he has a preference in this matchup. It's very much with the flow. He's kind of playing them as one character, where you very much normally see a Zeku main go either or in matchups.
Backdash stance switch. That's like the...
Or backdash gram, 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 gram.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, this is just one of those matchups where, like, Birdie has good anti-gram tools, but from farther away, you know, you got to kind of challenge him and make him stick, hold that bullhorn, and then once he switches...
Nice, and then he changes safely into Young so he can maintain this pressure.
Yeah, it's good counter hit from Toon. Man.
Light kick check on that walk back fierce. Medium.
Counter hit combo. This is big damage.
Big stun, more importantly, as well. Look at that. The forward throw. Back throw would have got the stun.
Yeah, he saw the throw again.
Overhead block. There. Oh, that was a counter hit. Big press after that.
Presses after everything.
Yeah, pressing buttons after blocked overhead. That is okay.
Standing light kick, why not? The button is so good as Angry Bird steamrolling Fuudo to 3 quick rounds. Crush counter roundhouse. Yeah, gets the dash up jab. Quadruple stand switch, and Fuudo's had enough of it. Yeah, and you can tell he's really on the back foot. He has no idea when Angry Bird's going to approach.
Yeah, I really like this strategy that he has, because Fuudo's not able to really put together any kind of consistent strategy against this.
Yeah, look
He
at
doesn't
that.
know which version of Zeku he's playing. He doesn't know what ranges he's going to be, whether he's going to be backing off or attacking. Just to clip him with that low chain, but...
Yeah, it didn't even combo. Yeah. This is definitely one of those times where you can see Fuudo is like, what am I supposed to do? No buttons, and he can't tell when he's going to approach. He can't tell when he's going to, you know, gram, zone, whatever he's going to do. Fuudo is not familiar. He's got V-Trigger 2 still a little bit left. Can out. Yeah, EX. Wow, he quick rises on the can. I'm surprised. Not enough.
Just banging buttons on the stick.
All right, so V-Trigger's gone now. You can't get hit by like counter hit medium punch or fierce.
Roundhouse.
Nice. That's one of, I think, the best buttons in the game to whip punish that. It's, the standing medium punch from Birdie is ridiculous. It's one of the best parts about playing Birdie is having access to that big button, easy to buffer and whip punish off of.
It's pretty impossible to whip punish it as well, so even if you mess it up, just leave it hanging out there. There's not a lot you can do about it. Yeah. So he doesn't have great answers to that neutral jump at that range. Air to air there. He's ready.
He's jumped in the corner like 4 times, threatening a wall escape. Oh, counter hit just committed. Yeah, and he's going to be able to clean up the critical art at the end.
There we go, and that is it. One apiece. And Fuudo just putting his foot down.
Yeah, he had to. I think he was honestly getting beat up pretty bad for the first 3 rounds of this. And if he didn't figure out a way to slow this down, I think it would have been a quick one. It was really just kind of him being like, okay, I need to sit here, and whatever happens, I need to check or challenge or react to, you know, whatever I'm seeing.
It was also coupled with sort of an incessant forward momentum as well. He walked him down to the corner, and again, refusing to allow Angry Bird to dictate the pace and spacing of this match. He was certainly too comfortable doing that in the first game and the first round of the second, as you said.
Yeah, we saw it way too much, I think, in the beginning. See that wall escape threatening it, anti-air.
In front, no, too much stuff.
That looked like a cancel, actually, instead of even waiting, I'm not sure. Yeah, has to respect the slide activate, and there it is. Walk back from Fuudo activates. You see the neutral jump. He's looking for the slide. This is humongous damage. Low chain after for the setup.
Gets Oki as well.
Yeah.
Damn!
That was really good.
And he can just let it go. It's safe anyway.
Yeah, and the thing is, the command throw probably would have killed off of the EX command throw there. So it was close into that mix-up where, like, you know, you don't know if it's going to be light or if it's going to actually be light in the command throw. It's just mid-screen. Yeah. Mid-screen up grams, actually, looking to snipe something. On that light kick medium punch.
Nice buffer on that medium as well. Goes straight into it.
Yeah, not too big of a punish. And you see Fuudo sticking his ground out from the wall escape. That time recognizes it's going to be high, and you know the slide activate is dangerous now.
I like that double fierce into the stand. Is that going to work? Yes, it does at that range.
Yeah, you back to the wall too, which helps. Wow, it doesn't go for the slide activate that you usually see there. I think that's probably a good idea. Punish. And Fuudo, yeah, you cannot eat that far heavy punch from Birdie now. No anti-air.
Wow, he jumped. Definitely wasn't expecting that.
The walk back.
Yeah, no throw, no button from Fuudo.
Yeah, Angry Bird with a switch. 1 gram will kill, so I think this is probably a good choice. You gotta watch like the raw low chain too. That's definitely a threat. Or the mid chain. Both are very scary options if you get hit by one.
He's walked himself back into the corner, so switches into Young. Better normal options. No, and that's it.
Yeah, just like that, you can feel the momentum of this match. Like kind of the air sucked out of all that pressure that Angry Bird had for 3 straight rounds until Fuudo managed to clean it up. Nice and easy, and that's something that's not easy to do. A player like Angry Bird, it takes a very particular style to slow him down.
Yeah, I was just really impressed by the way he walked him down to the corner, and it just took away space for him to operate because the double backdash, stance switch into the gram. Once you have half the stage left, a third of the stage left, you don't have as many options, and he was kind of forced to go into Young and try and fight his way out of the corner. And Birdie just has incredible buttons for corner control.